Hey, it's Tara with Divine Reads, here to do a current energy spread for the collective. So I've already been doing a pre-shuffle. Okay, so I'm just wrapping that up here now. Somebody's got a lot of options or a big decision coming up. Cutting the deck. Trying to get some May content out here for you guys. I've had like a really last 30 days of crazy, and baby Dylan is in the house, so if you hear him, please enjoy the sounds of the baby and we'll keep it moving. All right, overall energy for the reading is Death card. So trying to get that so you can see it. All right, I'm getting transformation, possibly something ending so that something new can begin, but I definitely get the vibe that someone here is going through major changes. Okay, in the past I have here the Queen of Wands. She's giving me the energy of being bold. All right. Being bold, letting go, releasing some things. She's kind of taking charge. She's ready for something new, a new beginning. She's gone within. Okay, she's reassess the situation, kind of come into an energy of herself, and she's preparing to embark on a new journey, or was preparing to embark on a new journey. So where we are right now is the Knight of Wands. So maybe not having quite made a decision just yet. There's an in and out energy here. I also get the feeling of freedom. So soaring to new heights, trying to take off into something, but still juggling between two things, two mindsets, two paths. If this is in relation to a work situation, I feel like you're possibly waiting on an offer to come in, trying to decide if you want to leave one thing to go on to the other, waiting for something to happen before you can make this decision. So not having made the decision just yet, but kind of taking stock of everything. Someone may have already walked away from a person, place, thing. And then kind of going back and forth as to whether or not they want to return. Okay, so this could be return to a situation, to a person, to a job. What's currently crossing this situation right now is the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be a situation involving family or home situation. Maybe listening, looking out for some sort of signs, maybe needing some sort of communication before a final decision can be made, possibly someone listening to their intuition. Maybe the challenge is that someone hasn't been listening to their intuition in this sense, haven't been able to hear, what the divine has been telling them in regards to, what they should do in this situation. What I'm getting right now for the energy of the subconscious, right? So what's in the back of your mind. Kind of thinking about a betrayal. Maybe having let yourself or someone else down. Trying to get back up after feeling knocked down. Can you not bang, Dylan? Thank you. Having strength, having the strength to get back up after having been knocked down, okay? Listening to your intuition, learning, growing, prospering, balancing yourself out, balancing out your energy you know, preparing for the long haul. Being defensive, defending yourself, preparing for a battle. Maybe what you see ahead of you is going to take some real effort, some real work, okay, some real strength. It's going to take deep knowledge of self, okay? It's going to take some deep reflection on your part. What I'm getting for your conscious energy is kind of knowing that at the end of the day, you are going to be victorious, okay? That you've already risen above so much that even though it's hard and you know that there's a lot of work ahead, that you're very confident in the fact that things are going to work in your favor eventually, right? So there's always this divine timing, and things happen when they are supposed to and not necessarily when we want them to. And that can oftentimes, you know, be a pain for us because we want it when we want it. But God is always working in our favor and in our best interest. And sometimes those things have to come after you've gotten to a point where you're ready for them, okay? Yeah, I see you being strong. I see you fighting. I see you may feel like you're fighting alone. You may feel like you're fighting a battle where you were supposed to have a teammate or mates, and maybe you feel like they've left you alone to do the fighting on your own, but still feeling victorious. There may be some sort of communication coming in or going out in regards to this situation, and the fight ahead. So maybe someone who kind of abandoned their post, so to speak, right? Maybe they are wanting to communicate with you, wanting to move toward you or you toward them. What I see coming up, right? So in the more immediate future, is a very significant change in judgment. So I feel like this is more not necessarily judgment of you, but a judgment of the situation itself. There's growth here. There's definitely a feeling of transforming from like this caterpillar to this butterfly, right? Let me grab this card. All right, so I got two. And these cards never come out together. There are more than one in this deck, so that part is not crazy. The fact that two Lovers cards came out here is what's so amazing. So I feel like this judgment is definitely about a very significant connection between two people. This is two people coming in to see eye to eye. But I feel like the reason that both of them came out is because I feel like both of you may be going through this at the same time. You're both going through judgment, and you may not be together right now. You may be separated. You may be distant from each other. You may not be communicating, but you are both carrying the same energy even in separation, okay? Now, how you see yourself, you're possibly, you know, preparing for the future, right? So, you know, stacking money, saving, putting away for the rainy day, maybe preparing to make a big purchase. Preparing to move, saving up for moving. Preparing to move. Someone is saving up to move. Maybe even saving up to start a business here with the Emperor's card. I also get the sense of a love here with the Ten of Cups. Somebody may be preparing to take control of this situation and move forward in love, possibly making a grand gesture or a big offer. Maybe there's a large purchase that may be coming in to you, or you're preparing to make a large purchase in order to kind of establish a leveling up of a relationship or a family situation, or a business here with the King of Pentacles. Preparing for stability, offering some sort of stability in a situation. How others see you. So your outside influences, they may see you as single and abundant. They may see you as having built up some sort of a wall, not completely being vulnerable or available, being distant, keeping your guard up. Okay, they see you as having a new beginning, a fresh start, or they may see you as their new beginning or fresh start, right? And then here with the Empress card, that's kind of also clarified along those same lines. They may see you as someone that they want to have a family with. They may see you as their new beginning, okay? Someone here is probably not even sure anymore why there was so much conflict and fighting. It kind of seems very confusing, but I feel like someone is coming into the energy where they may be now seeing things from a different perspective. And from the outside now looking in, they may be realizing that there were people affecting your situation and getting some sort of power, or I guess I should say satisfaction from seeing you at odds or not getting along or not working together. Hopes and fears here is Temperance. So I think that it may be both a hope and a fear that, you know, things can work out, that you can balance yourself, that you can become the person that you want to be on your own and or in this relationship. Okay, it's a scary thought to think that you could want something so badly and not be able to have it. Okay, there's a lot of praying, there's a lot of meditating, there's a lot of going within, there's a lot of effort on your part to kind of try and make things work out for yourself. But what I'm getting here is a feel of protection. So you're surrounded by protection, okay? So whether this is God, if this is your angels, if these are your ancestors, if this is everybody combined, right? There is a sense of security that you can have in knowing that you are not facing this journey alone, okay? You are definitely being guided, okay? You may be teaching others or wanting to teach others. You may be wanting to, you know, share with others about what you have learned or what you're learning. And this could also be a sense of you learning and growing and, you know, having someone teach you things, okay? So what I get for your possible outcome, right, is, again, the Strength card. So Strength card here is kind of telling me not just that you're being strong, rising above, glowing, is that you're nurturing yourself, okay? You've planted seeds and you've watered them, and, you know, things are blossoming, things are blooming, things are growing. There's so much sunlight here. There's so much happiness and abundance and, you know, a youthful spirit and energy that is coming back, okay? Because I definitely feel like this was something that was once lost. But I also get the feeling of a reconciliation, right? Past life energy, soulmate. But still trying to decide what it is that you can or will do in order to do what's best for you. Okay, so still having options, but be mindful to not allow yourself to be swayed by shiny things, right? So what looks good isn't always good for us. Okay, so be sure with the King and the Page of Swords here of immaturely, right, cutting things off or people off out of anger or frustration or spite, okay? Be wary of being cold and aloof in these situations. This could also be like a youthful energy. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is or has been immature in this situation, if this is not your energy. Okay, so just kind of taking stock of the options and deciding what it is that we want to do. Someone is definitely bored with a situation or will become bored with a situation. So make sure that you're always constantly doing things that spark your interest. Always doing things that you can learn from, that you can grow from, that are for your betterment. Okay, I'm going to pull one card here for the collective energy oracle. I'm going to pull two. I'll pull two. Dylan, we're almost done. Pulling two. Two cards. So the first card is leadership. Okay. It says it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So you're definitely in a place where you're ready, right? So you're ready to share what you know. You're ready to share what you've learned. You've come into the place where you're finally able to move in an energy where you can gift to others and share your gift with others. The other card is moon cycles. So notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles, right? So as I'm learning and growing and kind of getting to know myself in this journey and on this path, I am starting to realize more that the moon cycles do play a large part in my emotional states, in my growth. And I kind of tend to myself more in terms of how I meditate, what I manifest, how I ask for guidance in the things that I want to be guided in doing. Okay, so that is my collective read for today. I hope it resonates. Whenever you view this, I hope that it gives you what you need to continue to move forward. Peace, love, and blessings. Thanks for watching.